Greetings once again. I'm Sterling. You're here learning American English with me. I'm doing a second video on double negative speech. Double negative speech number 2. A lot of English dialect speakers speak in double negatives. It's street talk. By the rules of English, they're formally incorrect, wrong. But the fact is, this is the way a lot of people talk every day. So get used to it, but remember and know that it's wrong. Street culture people do speak in double negatives. Now, because I'm not so tech savvy, which you may have seen from many of my videos, I'm not sure how video copyrights work, and so I'm not going to actually put clips in this video. But I am going to tell you what to listen for in the video links that I'm going to put in the description box of this video, and I encourage you to listen to these videos because they're very fun and entertaining. Those of you interested in really knowing U.S. culture need to get to know Weird Al, also known as Al Yankovic. Al does parody, and Al makes fun of pop music and he makes fun of pop culture, and he does this in a really entertaining way. So look him up on YouTube after you listen to the interview parody below, an interview parody with Eminem. Now, Eminem is one of those people who really wants to be a part of another culture. Eminem thinks it would really be cool to be black, but unfortunately for him, that's not the culture he was born into. So Eminem seems to have changed his own personal way of speaking and behaving to suit these desires to be a part of Black American culture. You know what I'm saying? So in the video of Weird Al interviewing Eminem, which I hope you will watch right after watching this video, to the end, please, you'll hear Eminem's effort to be what he really is not. And this interview is classic Weird Al at its best. And I encourage you to follow Weird Al, who, by the way, really is a great musician too. But back to the subject of double and triple negatives. But wait. I'm going to throw in another great mockery of the poor mastery of English in the character of Zoolander. If you haven't watched the movie Zoolander, you need to. That's my opinion. It's my kind of movie. I hope it's your kind of movie. And if you're working on your English like I suspect you are, like I hope you are, then you need to watch this movie in English with subtitles in English. Because if you don't, then you just aren't going to understand most of the Zoolander humor. Ben Stiller, who plays Zoolander and produced the movie, is a master of word games, and like every one of Ben Stiller's movies, contains some scene in which a character believes that he's the master, some kind of a master of the English language, but he screws it up every time, and he sounds kind of stupid. And so I also suggest you watch Ben Stiller movies in English, of course, and with English subtitles, of course. And finally, I'll throw in one more great clip from the Ben Stiller movie called Mystery Men, which is a parody on superhero movies. The dialogue is between the supervillain, Casanova Frankenstein, and the superhero, Captain Amazing. Okay, finally back to word games and double negatives. As pointed out in the earlier video on double negatives, you only say no or not a negating word one time in an English sentence, because English negatives work exactly like mathematical negatives. Two negatives make a positive. Likewise, 3 negatives then would make another negative. So, aren't you not going to not disagree with me? Or maybe I meant, aren't you going to not disagree, or are you going to not disagree with me? Are you going to agree with me? I don't know. Here's the text from these clips, and I think you'll be very entertained. The first one is from the Eminem interview. Al says, "Do you feel that you owe at least part of your success to the loving support that your family has given you over the years?" Eminem replies, "I don't know nobody in my family nothing." You don't owe nobody in your family nothing. Wow, that's a triple negative. Does that mean that you do owe somebody in your family something? It's like, it's up to you to decide, you know? And then later on in the interview, Eminem is cussing quite a bit, and Al says, you've got quite a little potty mouth, don't you?" And Eminem says, "I don't believe that nobody cannot swear." And Al says, "You don't believe that nobody cannot swear?" Wow, that's another triple negative. Does that mean that you do believe that somebody, never mind. Okay, well, I suppose that Al and Eminem then had a great time bowling after the interview. Maybe they enjoyed a Twinkie Wiener sandwich together or something like that. Moving on, let's move on to Ben Stiller. Here is Zoolander, the text from a Zoolander clip where he's giving you googly at his 3 friends' funeral who died in a. Oh, just listen to the clip and then go watch the movie and ask me about a ugoogly if you're not sure what that means, because you probably won't know what is a ugoogly. So here's Zoolander. He says, "When I say brother, I don't mean like an actual brother. I mean it like the way black people use it. It's just more respectful, I think. If there's anything that this horrible tragedy can teach us, it's that a male model's life is a precious, precious commodity. Just because we have chisel abs and stunning features, it doesn't mean that we too can't not die in a freak gasoline-fired accident." So if you're curious now, watch the movie with subtitles in English, and watch the movie in English, please. And finally, the best for last, let's review the word match, the word games played between Casanova Frankenstein and Captain Amazing in this clip from Mystery Men. Captain Amazing says, "Your first night of freedom, and you blow up the asylum. Interesting choice. I knew you couldn't change." Casanova replies, "I knew you'd know that." "Oh, I know that. And I know that you'd know I know you knew." "But I didn't. I only knew that you know that I knew. Did you know that?" "Of course." "Please, won't you join me?" Okay, so there were no double negatives in that one. All of that was correct English. Just a little fun with words. Go watch Mystery Men with subtitles in English. Just more fun with words. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you subscribe to my channel, hit like, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Thank you. Goodbye until very soon.